Most first and first foremost. Okay, good. So I greet everyone and I welcome everyone to Autotech Services. So here is the Techy Teams trial class.
Sir,
Yes? Yeah, I'm with you.
sir, the audio is not loud enough.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for that.
I'm not really hearing you.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you for that. Thank you for that. All right, I said I welcome everyone to Autotech Services. So here we are having a Techie teens trial class. So the class for today's is meant for the teens age 13 to 17. So the class is hosted by Autotech Services. So that is the host of the class. So let's see what we have on our agenda for today, for today's class. Now, this is our agenda here. Firstly, we'll be having the introduction part of it. We'll be having the introduction part of the class. They'll talk about our services, which is the services Opotech offer. Then we talk about the founder of Octotech. Then we talk about the Techie Teams program itself, which we're having today. Then we'll also talk about the courses that we'll be offering in the scope of this particular training. Then our objectives and aims will be spelled out. Then the demo trial classes will begin. After then, we give assignment, question and answer. The closing remarks follows. So now, introduction. So we welcome everyone to Techie Keys program again, which is hosted by Autotech Services. Uh, we are building tomorrow's digital leaders. Their vision is catching them young with technology. Their mission is to provide high quality training with the use of digital tools to make learning fun and interactive. So I believe I'm communicating. If you can hear me very well, please just say positively. If you can hear me, just reply with the word positively. Hello?
Positively.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much for that bright response. So now that's our vision and our mission as far as these services are concerned. Now the next one is our services. Our services of two types. We have the training part and we have the core services. Now the training part entails the STEM for kids, automation and robotics, ICT for kids, graphics designs, computer programming and coding, then UI UX design, then lastly web development. So these are the training we offer. The other services aside from training services is that we have sales of computer. We do repair laptops, desktops. Then we help businesses to promote their products online to get customers through the use of Facebook, TikTok, and any other platforms. So these are our services. Now, let's really talk about the founder. So I remain, for those that have known me and for those that are yet to know me, my name is Mr. Soli Rahim Ishola. So that's my name. So this is a brief uh, profile about who I am. So an experienced tutor in robotics, automation, and ICT training. Very, very innovative in nature. So I'm a tech educator and digital, innovator or innovation trainer. So focused on empowering kids and teens with essential tech skills. But that's what I love most, and that's what I love doing most to impact, to create impact in all learners, especially when it comes to technology. So that's the brief about the founder. Now, here is the short portfolio of some of our project work. So as you can see here, this is a prototype robot car. So be controlled by the use of a mobile. So you can visit or check the Facebook, just look for search for Autotech services. So you see all these projects there. So how it's been made, you see everything there. There's a working project, you see the video of everything. So this is just a short portfolio of ours. So, and all these designs you are seeing here, so of course, there are things we are going to teach as far as this class is concerned. So that's that. Then about the Techy Kids program, so generally ages of 9 to 17. So aside from trying to bring it focus to or down to age uh 13 to 17. So we have done the segment of 9 to 12 in our previous class. Then the duration is 2 month structured digital skills training. So you'll be spending 2 months for this particular program. Then the arrangement of this class is that it's usually after school, probably 6 p.m. So we put it at 6 p.m. or after school so that learners that have that enthusiasm or zeal of learning tech or want to become guru in technology, we also have the advantage and the chance of learning it irrespective of their normal daily activities. So that's why we have put it after school, which we believe is very, very convenient for both parents and learners. So we're having it 3 times in a week, and it is hands-on practical learning. Hands-on practical learning means that we are not going to be doing theory like the normal school thing that we've been taught in our various ICT schemes. So about 90% or over 90% of what I've been taught, they are mainly theory, theory, theory. And the way the world is going right away, so basically is on practical. So those that are practically grounded, so they are the one that are going to have the floor, the nearest future. And that is the main reason for training teens and kids towards these kind of great opportunities. Now, our courses for this particular program, they are going to learn Microsoft Word, they're going to learn Microsoft Excel, PowerPoint, like what I'm shooting right now. I use PowerPoint to design all these slides you are seeing. So these are the things you must know as a digital student. So if you want to present any lectures or want to present any talk show or anything at all, lectures or whatever, you can. These are things we are going to teach in this class. I'm going to assign projects at every courses that you are learning. Then we have the animation and the creative writing aspect. So in this regard, you can see some that might have come across my heart. So those that I use to advertise in my video, so they are animated images. So and I coin into with creative writing to get the script done. So in this regard, so for every learner, so we try to ensure that they are improved or being improved in their creative writing with the use of animation to make it more fun and interactive. Then we have mobile graphics. So this regard, they're going to learn how to design flyers, be it for mosques or for churches, for organizations, for personal growth. In fact, you're going to assign project, you start from your parent businesses first. So let's start the promotion from there. So that by the time you finish learning or in the course of the learning, so the projects that will be assigned will be based on your parent businesses first. So before we further more on it. So these are the courses we're going to offer and learn as far as this class is concerned. Now, for today's trials class, we want to start the trial class now. So we're going to start with Excel for today's class. So we want to learn Excel for today's class. But before then, I would love to hear our names from each participant before we dive into today's work. So let me see those that are online. So please let's identify ourselves first. So before moving or diving into today's
Stop it.
practice class. Okay, your name, please. Hello. Before we start, I say let's introduce ourselves. So let me know those that are online with me. So before we commence, all right.
Okay, my name is Emmanuel Moses.
Emmanuel Moses. Okay, you are welcome. How old are you, please?
I'm 15 years old.
Okay, you are welcome to Auto Tech Services. So stay tuned. God bless. The
Okay.
next person, your name, please.
My name is Abrahman.
Okay, so
My
if
name is Timaya Adebite.
okay, so Maya Adegbite, okay, you are welcome to Autotech Services. I think I have Joshua here. So Joshua, if you can hear me very well. So we are in the section of introducing ourselves. Please, can I know who is online with us? Please, your name, Joshua. Hello, hello. Please speak up so that we can proceed. Your name?
Joshua.
Okay. How old are you, please?
My
Joshua?
good evening, sir.
Oh, evening. How are you doing?
My name is Joshua.
Okay, you're welcome. How old are you, please?
Fine, sir.
How old are you?
13.
13. So you're
I'm
welcome.
13
All
years
right,
old.
you're welcome. You're welcome. Now, please, has anyone used Excel before? Have you used Excel? Let me start with you. Have you used Excel before? Excel software. Have you used that?
Yes, sir.
Good. I love that. Okay, Sumaya, right? Adegbite.
Sir?
Yeah, please. Have you used Excel sheet before? Excel software before? Have you laid your hands on Excel before? Okay, uh, Emmanuel, if I'm right, Emmanuel, have you?
No, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm yet to hear from Alegbite, but anyways, so let's back to class now. So today in our demo class, as I've said, so we are going to learn Excel. So whether you have known it before or not, so that doesn't matter. So I'm going to start from the scratch. And after this segment, so be expecting assignment. So I'm going to roll out an assignment. So and I'll tell you the date of submission. So that means you need to pay attention and be more focused to this particular class. Now, let's start. Let's see what we're going to learn, perhaps if time permit. So here or before then, for those that are new to Excel, so it's a spreadsheet tool. So mainly for calculations, then to create tables and charts. Look at this image that I used here. So these are likely things that are going to be having on Excel. On Excel. Then in real life uses use it to to manage businesses, financial status, to organize school data, budgeting, timetables, and the rest of them. So it is one of the most essential tools that one must understand very well. In fact, with this, you can use it to automate results. If you want to design a report card for schools or for any organization, so we get them there. So let's see what we have in our course outline for today's trial class. Now we're going to see the interface of Excel. We're going to see workbook and worksheet. So I'll take you through rows and columns in Excel. We'll talk about cells and cell address. Then we'll talk about the ribbon, which is the home and the likes of them. Then we'll talk about the typing text, typing numbers, using enter tabs, adjusting columns with the basic formatting, bold, and the likes of them. Then we talk about the basic formulas, addition and subtraction, then AutoSum. So these are the things we are going to be looking at in this regard. So now let's start. So let's start. So let me open my Excel here. So if you have, I believe most of our system they are having Excel uh, software. So it is very, very rare to not having Excel on. But if you don't have, so you can contact any engineer nearby to get it installed for you, any version, but preferably the latest version from 013, 16, 19. So it depends on the one that is available. But I believe everybody should have this on their computers. So now let's start. Okay. Now, can everybody see the Excel sheet here? So this is how the Excel looks. So this is the interface of Excel. You can see that it's very, very different from Microsoft Word. So you see some lines going vertically and horizontally. So that's what Excel is all about. Now, when you open an Excel as it is, so this is actually the book form of it. Then down here we have where we have sheet one. So let me outline this part so that you see it very well. So you have sheet one. So for every book that you open as sheet, so you can add more sheets by clicking on this particular plus here. If you click on this plus, another sheet will be open. So another sheet will be open. So let me click on this plus here now. You see that we have sheet one, we have sheet two. So that's for the sheets and the workbook, but the entire thing we will call it workbook. So in particularly, the inner part is where we have our sheet one and sheet two. Now let's quickly see the menus that we are having in MS Excel. Now you can see the file here, the home is here. So all this will be covered in the scope of this class. But since it's a demo class, so we are going to make it more shorter so that we not exhaust much time on it. Now, by the time you click on the inner part of this Excel, which is the sheet, so you can see that you have a kind of a rectangular shape. So you have a rectangular shape. So those things you are seeing, we call them cell. So each rectangular shape you are seeing here, so we refer to them as what? Cell. I repeat, we refer to them as what? Cell. Now, the sheet is made up of rows and columns. Rows and columns. So if you are moving like this, so here is our row. So moving like this is row. Then if you're not moving vertically, so this is our column. This is column, column, column. Then if you observe closely, let me zoom. We have A, B, C, D, E downward. Then we have 1, 2, 3 downwards. So now if you observe closely, you can see that for this A, for this A and 2, they have what we call an intersection in Excel. So that will take us to what we know, what we are calling what we know as a cell reference. So cell reference. So before you can start to use Excel, you must understand what the cell reference is. So now let me start with cell reference. Now, let's assume I type 5 on the screen here. So this is 5 on the screen. Now, if someone asks me that what is the cell reference of this 5? So I'm going to look at the intersection of the cell reference with respect to this letter and this number. So check this letter. We have it as what? B. So this 5 is what? Adjacent to what? 3. So the cell reference for this particular 5 now is what? B3. B3. So let me repeat myself. Here is our 5, right? So the 5 is under letter B. So we take it as B, then you trace that B, the 5 to the number part. So you can see that it is close to this row 3. So for the column, we have the B, then for the row is what? Row 3. So the cell reference for this particular 5 is B3. And in Excel, we don't use absolute value. We are going to be using reference value. So here we are using B3. So let me type a number here. So if I put 4 here now, the cell reference of this 4 right now is A4. For this 4 is A4. How do I know? This 4 is under A. Then trace it to 4. That's what? A4. So that's the intersection. The point of intersection here is what? 4. So we call it A4. Now, let me throw questions out. So you can tell me the cell reference for this particular number here. 7. 7. What is the cell reference? 7.
The cell reference of 7 is B6.
Come again.
B6. The
B.
cell reference is B6.
That's correct. That's from Emmanuel.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. God bless you. So let me take another person. Someone else should answer the question here. Let me put my cell reference of, I want cell reference for this 10. Someone else, cell reference for 10.
D7.
D7. Who respond, please?
Joshua.
Okay, Joshua. Thank you. Thank you. So the next person should take this. 56. The cell reference for 56 is what? Next person, please. Cell reference for 56. Cell reference for 56. Adegbite, you are following up.
C8.
Come again.
C8.
Okay, C8. Yes, so that's correct. So that's C8.
Yes.
So that's correct. Thank you very much. So that shows we are actually following up with the class. So good. Now, let's proceed. So let's proceed. So I'm going to take off all these values on the board now. So we are going to do some simple arithmetic and see how we had in Excel. So we are doing addition in Excel right away. So how do we add in Excel? Now, supposing you are giving 5 and in the next cell you are giving 3. Now, if I want to add 5 plus 3 in Excel, now since we have understood our cell reference very well, so for me to add 5 and 3 together, so I'll come to this next cell. Then in Excel, it's under must. I repeat, it's under must that you begin with equals sign, equality sign. Otherwise, you won't have any automated result. So if I want to add my 5 plus 3, the first thing I'm going to do is to put my equality sign, number 1. Then 2, I'm going to use the cell reference. Now, I'll not say 5 plus 3. So in Excel, we don't use the direct value. I will not just write 5 plus 3. No. So this is not allowed. So it is absolutely what? Wrong. So rather, I'll be using my cell reference in this regard. So now, who can tell what is the cell reference for 5 here? 5 is what? Anybody?
Yes, sir. The cell reference for 5 is C3.
5 is C3? No. Check very well. That 5 is
Okay.
under which
The
letter?
cell reference
Yeah,
for
the
five
first one.
is A3.
A3. Thank you. So I'm going to type A3. You can see.
Okay.
Now, when you type A3, if you observe, there is a blue highlight on 5. So it shows that you have target the right cell reference. Now, supposing I write maybe by mistake, I write C, or let me say D5. If I mistakenly by typing D5, you can see this highlighted part here, this part, D5. So this D5 is the wrong cell because the cell is empty. So if I've selected the right cell reference, so it will automatically highlight that particular 5. So here now, let me go back and put my A3. Then you press plus on your keyboard. So hold down your shift and press plus. Your plus is with equal sign on the keyboard. If you observe very well, for those that are with system or probably after the class, you can check. So if you want to take any second function on your keyboard, for those keys that are having two symbols or two signs, so you always hold down your shift key, then you press it. So now I'm going to hold down my shift and press that equal sign to have my plus. Now, what is the cell reference for 3? Cell reference for 3.
The cell reference for 3
3.
is D3.
Thank you. That's B3. They are put B3. So you can see it has also highlighted B3 to be red. So it's in red. Then once you are done with those cell reference, just press enter on the keyboard. So you have your answer. So my answer is what? 8. Can you see that? So in
Yes.
Excel, we don't just write 5 plus 3 and put 8. No, we don't do that. Now, in exam, if you just feel like you write maybe somebody writes 5 and no, you're giving 5 plus 3 and you just write 8 here. So how would I know that you just type that 8? Let me show you how to know. Now click on the answer, the final answer, which is 8, and look up here. Look at this your cell bar here. Let me highlight this cell bar, this particular part here. You can see you only have ordinary word there, 8. So the sign
Yeah.
that the person just type 8. Now let's now click on this first answer that we got. You can see this one shows what the person has used, which is what? A3 plus B3. So this is correct. If I've typed it ordinarily, so we get to know what you have done. Please, am I communicating? Am I communicating? Just say positively so that I know that we have.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Positively.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you for that quick response. I love that. Now let's proceed. Now the same thing goes to subtraction of numbers. So if you want to subtract, let's assume you are giving 133. Want to subtract this in this regard now, then minus 76. So who can tell me the cell reference and how to start this? With an interactive class, we must all participate. So what the first thing to do here? Who wants to try?
Sir,
Okay, good.
Emmanuel.
Okay, good, Emmanuel. Thank you.
You first of all check for the cell reference of 134
Thank you. Okay.
and which the cell reference is
Okay.
A6.
Thank you.
So you put on A6
Okay.
minus,
Okay.
and the cell reference for 76
Okay.
is B6.
Okay.
So you subtract the A6
From
minus B6
this is
from B6.
okay. Good. 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 But something is missing. Just one thing. All what you said are correct. Everything
Okay.
is correct.
Yeah. The equals to sign.
God bless you, my dear. So ensure you always put the equal sign. So it's correct. So I just write A6, then minus B6 and press enter. So that's my answer. Yes, so I'm having 58 as my answer. Is that taken? So let me
Yes, sir.
wipe off this part. Now, part of the scope here, we want to learn auto sum. Auto sum. Like AutoSum means that what if I'm having like hundreds of data to add? So will I be doing it one after the other? No. So that's one magic about Excel. So we're going to demonstrate that straight away so that we see how Excel has been able to save our time. Okay. Please, Joseph, are you with us? Joseph, are you with us? Okay, okay. I think the voice is faint. Anyways, let's continue. Now let's see how Excel has helped us to automate our work. Now we are giving 45 and 56 here. We are giving 13 and let's say 32 here. So we are giving 23 and 32 here. So here I want to do addition of numbers. So let me put the heading. So addition of numbers. So, let me put another one, 30. Then you can use the tab, TAB on the keyboard, tab key to move to the next cell. So when you click on tab, so I'm using tab now to move from. So now I want to quickly add all this together. Now look at the one of the most beautiful thing about Excel. Now I only need to add the first one, and the first one is what? Who can tell me how to add the first one? Someone else. I don't want Emmanuel. So someone else should take the lead. Someone else should take the lead. Please, someone else should take the lead. Aside from Emmanuel, Adegbite, how do I add 45 plus 56? Adegbite, are you there?
Sir,
All right, good. So I want to add 45
for
plus
the
56.
for the
Okay.
yes, you add A2 plus B2. That'll be you first put the sign, the equals to sign,
Thank you. Put the equals to sign first.
and write A2 minus B2.
No, we are doing addition of numbers for now. Okay.
Oh, yes, addition
Yeah. So A2 plus
plus
B2. So you
plus
press,
B2.
yes, then you press enter to activate your answer. So this is 101. So that's our answer here. Now, instead
Yes,
of
sir.
coming down here and doing the same thing here, like doing A3 plus B3, A4 plus B4. So I'll just come to my final answer here. Then come to this end. You can see this cursor. It has changed to black arrow or a cross, a plus sign symbol there. So click and drag down where you have the digits. So these are the remaining final answers. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So these are the
Yes,
final
sir.
answers. So I don't need to start typing. Now, if you click on your final answer, look at your formula bar here. It shows that you have used A5 plus B5. Okay. Now, let me add the last thing here. Now we have total. So this total, I want to add all these from 101 plus 45 plus 55 plus 101 plus 121 plus 112. So I want to add everything together. So here we'll be learning what we call AutoSum. So AutoSum is part of our course outline for today's class. So AutoSum is that I want to automatically sum everything here. And it's very simple to use or to do. Now, let me use my highlighter coming. Let me delete this Let me read this particular one first. Good. Now, please, everybody look at this particular part. Can you see this cycled part here? Can you all see that? Can we all see this cycled part? Can we all see that?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now, look at this first one here that look like in a statistic like summation. That symbol look like summation in statistics or in mathematics. If you want to do so, that's what I'm going to use to do auto sum of all these numbers. Now, for me to achieve that, so just highlight everything downward like this. So down to where you have total, this cell that is facing total, then click on this auto sum. I just click on this auto sum. So I have my final answer, which is what? 535. And if you add 101 plus 45 plus 55 plus 101 plus 121 plus 112, so you're going to have 535. You can see that it makes work so easier and quicker. So without wasting the time. So lastly for today, so let's see how to apply colors so that we make our work beautiful. So just highlight everything as it is. Then you come down here. You can see my cursor, my mouse pointer here. So firstly, apply what we call borders. So click on all borders. So after that, all borders. So you can differentiate those number like this total now. I can differentiate the color here. So come to this bucket lights icon. So you can put, let me say something like lighter blue. So this thing, we call it formatting. So now I'm formatting my text. So and when you are done, you can put, or you can put different colors. Sure, you avoid color riots. Like, for instance, look at this first one now, is a lighter. I can come to the next one and put something not too light or not too so just to balance it. So I can still go back to that lighter ash. So yeah, so maintain a good colors anyway, so that your work looks more professional. I can see. So then lastly, you save, just press Ctrl S on your system, then know where you're saving it. So my directory here is on documents. So click on save, can see bookmark, can give it a name. So this is just a demo class. So we are going to have a pause here because the demo class, just for you to see how the class is going to be very, very interactive, and you see how it is. So just as if you are in the normal class, so we want you to have that feelings. So that's the main essence of having this trial class. Now, these are the similar thing we did today. Then your projects work. Can we all see the screen? Then your project, your assignment. So this is what you are doing here in your assignment. So I'll send it to the group. So for those that participated, you see it, you understand what we are talking about. And for those that missed it, so they watch the video clip to get it done. So that's what we have for the demo class as far as Excel is concerned. And don't forget, it's not only Excel we are learning. So I only pick up this as a demo for everyone to see. So now we are in the question and answer segment. So if you have any question to ask, so you ask. Then the date of submission is Wednesday, 10th of December. So please, let's take note of that. So submission date is on Wednesday, 10th of December. So I'm going to send the work to the platform today, after this class today. So now, if you have any question to ask, so before we call it a day. So questions and answers. Questions and answers. Do you have questions to ask? Emmanuel, any question?
No, sir.
Okay, good. Then Joshua Adigbite, any question? Then Joseph, any question? Joseph, you're not being active. Hope it's not network issues. Joseph, any question? Adigbite, any question?
No, sir.
Okay, good. So in the absence of that, so I said I'll be saying a big thank you to everyone that has spared their time to participate in this wonderful program. So if I may ask, do we learn one or two things today before we call it a day? Do we actually learn things today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I believe it's very, very okay and fine by you guys, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. I think Joseph is giving me a thumbs up there. Yes, thank you, thank you. So I take it back to you. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. So thank you for that. So God bless you all. So see you in the real class. So the real class will commence on 15th of this month. I believe by then virtually all schools might have finished writing their exams. So I wish you guys the best of luck in all your exams and best wishes in your exams. So let's stay blessed. So see you guys in the full class. So bye to yourself.